Okay, now we're online. We're live. Live!
Okay.
Saturday night.
All right, ears.
Here's
Tiny bubbles in my wine makes me happy, makes me feel fine. Welcome, Swab, Scalawags, and Sons of Bitches, Wibbly Wobbly, official, wildly inaccurate yet dead nuts on Disney podcast, inappropriate on so many levels. And hi, Jake.
hi, Josh. I have a question. I have a number of questions and some concerns, but
Go
mostly questions.
Go ahead.
As someone like me,
Yes.
does wine have bubbles?
According to Don Ho, it does.
Because I mean, I've had wine, but I regretted it.
Sparkling wine has bubbles.
Isn't that just cheap champagne?
No, it's champagne is sparkling wine from the Champagne region of France.
You know, the only reason you know that is from Wayne's World.
No, there's a
Nope, you're a liar.
There's a bicycle thingy at the gym that gives you a tour through France's wine country, and I learned it from there.
And it didn't strike, a memory in your head that, wait, I've heard this before. Where have I heard this before?
I've drank a whole lot.
Not exactly an advocate for the product, then. Drink this, you'll forget Wayne's World, which is really a tragedy. I like Wayne's World.
I like Wayne's World a lot. What part of Wayne's World was that? It sounds like something Alice Cooper would say, but it's not. He was talking about Indians.
No, Rob, a similar scene. Rob Lowe said it.
Oh, yes.
Actually, all wine. Wait, what was it? What's the exact line? Was like, actually, all champagne. No, crap, I can't remember the line right now because it's midnight over here and daylight savings time is starting this week, and I don't know what year it is.
Well, it's like Scotch. Okay, Scotch isn't just whiskey, but you can have a peated whiskey. It can only be called Scotch if it's from Scotland. Japanese whiskey, however, is a peated whiskey, which is it's exactly the same as Scotch, but they cannot call it Scotch because it's not from Scotland. Then you get to America with the sour mash bourbon. Bourbon,
Josh doesn't
only comes from Kentucky. But you can get sour mash whiskey from Tennessee.
Josh doesn't read visual cues of when his brother's eyes glaze over and he passes out and dies, and he's just a standing corpse.
That happened?
Just now. Hey, before we get into Disney stuff and all things Disney, and let's talk some Disney, real quick, I have a question that's more suited for the disaster hour, but I want to ask it here because it's fresh on my mind.
Okay, now Canadian rye whiskey is different from American rye whiskey because it's from Canada.
So when you're at the grocery store and you're throwing your shit up on the conveyor belt, you're throwing your shit up there on the conveyor belt, and there's a line behind you, and you waited in line. You waited in line, and you get the dividers, to separate whose order is what, right?
Yep.
Which divider is your responsibility?
The one that you put on.
So, like, the one to separate from the person in front of you?
Yes.
And then the person behind you needs to lay down the other divider. Not me. I'm not separating my order from the person behind me, right?
If you're nice, I mean, you can, but that's not your responsibility.
That's their responsibility.
Yes.
That bitch.
She yell at you?
No, she just piled her stuff up behind mine, and I wasn't paying attention. And the scanner the cashier just started scanning things. I'm like, wait, whoa! That's not mine.
You shouldn't have stopped her. You should just let her keep going, buy all the bitch's shit, and walked off.
Oh, if I had the time and money, that would be awesome. But I had neither. So I just wanted to ask that question. Hey, listener, weigh in. Twitter, at Mickey Mutineers. Which dividers is your responsibility?
I hope we get tweets with just the weights of our listeners.
weigh in.
Oh,
So I'm
that's what we could have. We can have a listener fight off. So we gotta have weigh-ins.
Okay.
And then they just got to beat the shit out of each other. We'll try and match them up according to weight and height and arm reach and muscular ability.
Okay.
Which I know none of this. So
Okay.
I think Dan can take on Safari Mike.
Safari Mark, you did it again.
Huh. Wesley, he's like 10 feet tall, right?
Yeah, but he's thin. I think him and Rob Myra could be a good match.
Well, but see, I'm worried about Wesley because he's got that reach. His arms are like 8 feet long, dude.
Yeah, but Rob Myrick is Rob Myrick.
What happened? I just had a stroke.
Hey, Josh, let's talk some Disney.
Let's do this. Where's that fucking cricket when we need it? Did you just eat the cricket?
Yes.
God damn it, man. Now what are we going to do?
Who's going to break up these awkward moments? You had one job. I can do it. No, not you.
Oh, shit. Wait, if Wall's here, that means that Russian guy's around here somewhere. Hurry, move along. Don't give him a chance.
What comes after? Okay, so talk some Disney. Let's do this. Double fist pump, boom, boom.
I'm
Hey!
Josh.
Oh, wait, that comes first. I'm Jake. Tim and Matt are not here this episode.
And I am being Dimitri.
Oh, shit. I was trying to move it along, Josh. I'm sorry. I tried so
It's
hard.
good. I cannot stay long. I have run out of Russian water.
You're supposed. Is that like a flash flood?
No, he's no name for vodka.
Oh.
Ooh, potato juice. Fermented potato juice. He's no good non-fermented. And must go through filter.
Moscow through filter. Okay. Moscow through filter, everybody. Moscow through filter.
I don't know what you are saying.
Moscow through filter. That's what you said.
He's Filter, a terrible, terrible band and terrible band name.
Wake on my airplane, wake on my airplane, skin is bad.
Point is proven.
Wake on my... That song is not about Waco, Texas.
I go find vodka, I return.
Okay, good luck. Godspeed. Godspeed, you Black Emperor. Hey, Josh. I have news.
I have a news.
I have nudes.
I'm listening.
Of me.
You know, I sent my text I sent my wife this morning. It amused me. I don't think it amused her.
Odd that you... Okay, what?
I sent her a text that said, I need to find something better to masturbate to. Pictures of myself aren't doing it anymore. She just sent me WTF? Question mark.
No, I agree with that. The pictures of you just are not doing it anymore.
See, I'm not wrong, was I?
No, you are absolutely correct. Hey, first up in news. Josh, do you know what time of year it is?
Daylight savings time.
No, besides that. I mean...
Springtime. It snowed here today.
It rained here yesterday. It's the same storm.
It
was a good storm, though. I liked it a lot. No, that's beside the point. No, this is our annual... Oh, look at that. They raised the prices episode.
Ah, jeez. Would they go up $1?
No, something different.
$2?
They changed the prices. They didn't necessarily raise them. So at Disneyland and Disney World, this isn't new. This is actually like 2-week-old news. And anyone listening to this is not news to them at all. So I'll do my best in explaining it fast. So it's a tiered system now for the one-day tickets. Multi-day tickets have not been changed. And this is Disneyland and Disney World. So there's a busy season, a moderate season, and a value season. Value prices went down like $4. Moderate went like up $1, and then Expensive season went up $20.
You know what this is?
What?
This is an attempt to balance out the guest flow throughout the year.
Right. And I'm completely fine with it. It's, again, this is our annual show where we say this, where Disney's a business. They have prices. They're building three massive new lands.
4.
Forgot about Pandora.
Yeah.
So
did everybody else.
It looks really cool, though. Speaking of which, save that for later. And that park is coming up in the news after this. So anyway, here's what I want to say to the people boobing and complaining and bitching about this expensive season.
Go somewhere else. Go to Lagoon.
No. Well, along those lines. Here's what I have to say. If $20 for a one-day ticket is enough to make or break your vacation, maybe you shouldn't be going on vacation. Maybe you need to make better financial decisions. If this $20 is what's throwing you off, stay home. Save up for another year or so.
My problem is usually like the, $1,500 in plane tickets that follow buying the park tickets.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, if you want to complain about the airline industry. Complain about fuel prices and oil prices.
Yeah, they went down, god damn it.
What went down?
Fuel prices.
Yeah, for your car, but not for the airlines. Airlines, I bet if you looked at an airline ticket, they went up. But no! Nobody complains about this.
Being that I may or may not work at an airport on jet-powered aircraft, fuel prices have gone down there too. So if the airlines are charging you for a fuel surcharge, it's called rape.
Basically, yeah, they are. So have fun. Complain about that shit. Not the annual Disney price increase. And again, this is only for one-day tickets. Multi-day passes, which most people are getting, unchanged.
You know what's funny? Jet fuel is fairly expensive compared to car fuel, right?
Correct.
Agree with me. Jet fuel is nothing more than diesel fuel with less detergents.
Okay.
It's a cleaner burning diesel fuel.
Go on.
So it's a diesel fuel with less shit in it.
Oh, is that how it melts steel beams?
No. It still cannot melt jet fuel.
But jet fuel can melt dank memes.
So, want me to explain to you how those planes melted steel beams?
Hold on. Do you have enough time and do you have enough crayons?
Our listeners are fairly bright.
Oh, I thought you just meant me.
No. So jet crashes into a confined space. Jets have burning fuel and magnesium. And so that just turns into a hot burning fucking oven. And
like Auschwitz.
Less Jewish.
Was it?
It was a financial district, wasn't it?
Makes you wonder who was really behind it.
Goddamn Muslims.
Wait, what?
Well, they were.
I feel like we've gotten off track here.
Anyways, jet fuel cannot melt. No, steel beams cannot melt jet fuel.
Or dank memes.
I hate that meme. I hate when people say that.
I know.
It just drives me insane because no jet fuel cannot melt steel beams. But,
Oh, I thought you meant the dank memes meme. Sorry.
I don't think I see that. I'm drinking a dank beer.
So yeah, price increases.
Yeah, it happens.
Happy March and spring season, everybody. See you next year where we will
opened this.
We will continue. I feel like you got ripped off or you have a problem.
Yeah, I'm out of beer.
That would be a problem.
It's only 64 ounces.
That's a gallon. That's a half gallon. That's a half gallon.
I opened it last night.
I have that problem with milk. I feel like if I had to live off one beverage for the rest of my life, it would be milk. Milk is the best.
Yeah. Hate to tell you what my answer was going to be.
What was your answer going to be?
Is vodka. Is
I was asking.
I have returned with my vodka. Liquor store is fairly close to place where Van park. I go in the back. I go no.
Okay.
I go in back. I open vodka. I give microphone back.
Okay, give it back to Josh. Josh, if you had one beverage that you had to live on for the rest of your life, and water, and we can supplement with water. Water is neutral.
That's good because that helps prevent hangovers.
Your life was not going to last very long, was it?
I would have been dead the next day.
I really hate when people are like, "Hey, we're the only animals that drink the milk of another animal."
You know, if I put milk on the floor, my dog and my cat both freaking go ape shit and drink it all.
I was going to say we're the only animals who landed on the moon, too, so maybe it was because of the milk.
What happened to the Russian dog they shot into space?
It didn't land on the moon.
Well, I know that. But is it like a dog corpse floating around in space? Did he find a dog planet? Is he happy?
No, he's chasing the... Oh, that joke would have been awesome if I remember the name of that satellite that's past the solar
Sputnik?
system now. No, not Sputnik.
Maybe he's in the Leo constellation.
What the hell's the satellite with has the gold disc on it and like directions to our planet?
Explorer?
No. Voyager.
I was close.
Oddly enough, you were.
Twice.
So yeah, that Russian dog's chasing Voyager.
That'd suck if it was called The Journey. The gold disc would be all, the wheels in the sky keep on turning.
Ba-dum-bum. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wow. Imagine if we sent aliens just the best of Journey.
It'd be like, let's not go to Earth. Tis a silly place.
When did they stop visiting us?
Have they, Jake?
Yeah. They're like, well, we taught them everything we know about pyramids.
And then they started rock bands.
Next up in news.
Sorry.
We went on a 20-minute tangent. Luigi's Rollicking Roadsters at Disney's California Adventure is either open now or opening very soon.
You know what? I watched the video of it. I gotta say, at first, I was like, meh. And then at the end, when they all did the spin at the same time and everybody had their hands up for the final part, I was sold.
I should have watched the whole video because I got stuck in meh and I moved along.
No, I'm serious. I was sold at that point. It turned it to kind of fun for kids to fun for Josh.
That's what I thought. Kids are going to love this ride. Me, I'll go. But here's the thing. I just watched it. When Mater's Junkyard Jamboree opened, I watched a video of that and thought, meh. Then I actually rode it. One of my all-time favorites.
Junkyard Jamboree is pretty damn fun.
That ride is one of the best flat ride spinner. The best flat ride spinner I've ever been on. Hands down.
Flat ride spinner. So,
what are you laughing at?
I was reading the...
What's funny about flat ride spinner?
It's just a funny thing to say.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a carnival ride on steroids.
Right, that's what a flat ride is. Spins.
So anyways, I was reading the technology behind this Luigi's thing.
Wi-Fi?
Well, no, there's different embedded tracks into the ground, and the cars on each freaking go round through the ride choose a different embedded track, and they do different things depending on which embedded track they're on.
What?
But the cars aren't assigned to one track. There's like, okay, now switch.
Scramble.
Yeah.
So it's just a large game of musical chairs, except for everybody with.
And you know what? As much fun as the flying tires was,
Yeah.
you know how expensive it is to operate an air hockey table of that caliber?
And yeah, apparently too expensive.
They didn't think that through. They really didn't.
Which you think they would have, because it's the second time they built that ride.
The second time they took it out.
Yep. And now, like, how do you replace that? Because if you remember construction photos when they were building the flying tires, there is like a 60-foot pit under that ride for all the fans and stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, it literally was a giant air hockey table.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But now it's just dancing cars and Wi-Fi, and that 60-foot pit is still under the ride. I don't know if they can replace it cost effectively.
Maybe they can put a basketball court down there.
No, an Olympic pool. They already have a basketball court. Put something stupid down there, Disney.
They got quarter court. Soccer field?
They have a key. I think that's what that thing's called.
Yeah, that's a key.
Ow! I'm fine.
You need your styrofoam. Your tinfoil hat.
No, I was doing this with my finger and like drawing out the key in the air. Oh, that basketball court, and I hit the cord of my headphone. Why did I take the time to explain that? Producer, cut that out. We'll fix this in post.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. So yeah,
I really enjoy how lazy we've gotten with editing. I mean, it went from beeping out every single swear word, cutting out every single freaking dead silence. I went on a tangent a couple weeks ago that you cut out.
What one was it?
I think I was bagging on my wife for like 10 minutes. My ex-wife.
Yeah, I think that was for your own good, though. I think that was for legal reasons.
Yes. I don't bag on my wife. My wife is pretty cool. My ex-wife, not so much.
Yeah, I didn't want to give the court any, ammunition on your behalf. So that I do remember cutting that out.
Is that what I was doing? I just made something up. I remember it was me going on a tangent, like some weird tangent.
Yeah, I think I was like, maybe Josh shouldn't say this.
Good. Thanks, Jake. I'm glad you're looking out for me.
Well, someone has to. But have we gotten lazier at editing, or have we got better at broadcasting?
I even stopped cutting out all the shit, the freaking rada before we start.
The answer is we got lazier at editing.
Well, at the same time, though, I do find our little freaking pre-game sessions to be quite hilarious.
It's so hilarious that we turned them into a completely other spin-off show. Hey, tune into the Mutineer Disaster Hour.
Which we recorded last week.
Yes. So, back to news.
Okay, sorry.
Also, I do stand by that we have gotten better at broadcasting, because if you don't believe me, right now...
Listen to episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1 was me and Josh, and I can't handle it. Right now it was me and Josh. I'm feeling pretty good about this episode so far. Let's see if we can ruin it.
Oh, I can't handle it.
Apparently, I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I'm comfortable in Josh's skin.
I'm broadcasting live from a 20-foot pit.
Hey, put that lotion on your skin.
All right. I want to get the whip again.
I can't do the fava beans. Anyway, next up in news. I have to go to the corrections department.
Ankle bracelet?
No, for the Mickey Mutineers podcast.
Oh, my bad.
I have made egregious errors on this show and other shows.
Oh, good. Wait, other shows? You're cheating
yeah.
on us?
What?
You're cheating on us?
Let me explain. Ever since Rivers of Light was announced at Animal Kingdom, I have been comparing it to World of Color.
Oh, yes, but it's a kind of mix between Fantasmic and World of Color.
Is it a mix? I mean, what's mixed?
There's giant fountains, isn't there?
There's a few, but Fantasmic has fountains.
So it's but World of Color has mist screens.
Yeah, but it also has like. Okay, here's where I'm going with this.
So there's floats.
What? Yeah.
Do the floats float?
Just, well, if they didn't, they'd be called sinks. That's not funny.
Which you can get ice cream at Disney World in a kitchen sink.
It's true. Beaches and cream, bitches.
Bitches and cream, beaches.
Yeah, don't screw that up when you're with the family. No, so anyway, I've been saying on our show, I even went on Radio Harambe and compared it to World of Color. But then last week, they released a preview video of it because it's going to be opening this month or next month. It opens on the April 22nd. And the preview video I watched, it was water screens and projection mapping and floats. And you know, that is also what Fantasmic is, and not so much lasers and water fountains. But
they're going to be live actors.
According to the description, yes. So I rescind all my comments calling it World of Color 2.0, and now I call it Fantasmic 2.0. But that does not lower my excitement for it. I'm still wildly. What?
We call it World of Fantasmic 1.0?
No, we can call it River of Light if you want.
Let's just do that.
Or we can call it Electric Light Orchestra.
Yellow?
Hello.
We didn't rehearse that. How did that happen?
I don't know. So, apologies to everyone, including Mike.
Wait, River of Light.
Rivers of Light.
So his acronym is going to be ROLL?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, you're not going to do much worse than Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor.
I fucking love MILF.
I don't know how that slipped through. That and Red Rocket. My Red Rocket and your pizza port.
We need to ask our contact how that happened.
Will do. So, back to Rivers of Light. I've been following the construction, and I followed World of Color construction. Do you remember the World of Color construction? They had, like, the platforms with all, like, thousands of fountains on it and everything?
Yeah, it was a lot like the Bellagio fountains, but they rose so they can actually work on them instead of draining the whole lake.
Right. So, I never saw an ounce of that at Animal Kingdom. Most of the construction was just like, we're building this sweet amphitheater. I kept wondering, like, how are they doing this? How are they doing this? Oh, okay, that's how they're doing it. It's a different show than I was expecting. But again, still excited for it. Not talking shit on it at all. I would go there just to see it. It looks amazing. Projection mapping might be my favorite effect ever.
Agreed.
Like, you can do... When they added it to the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, it's like, let's take this awesome ride and make it better!
Oh, yeah, and fix the voice. That was horrible.
Yeah,
They
learned. They learned pretty quick. That was only up for like a week.
Well, Sony's about to learn something.
Sony is?
Yeah, don't fuck with the Ghostbusters. Is that Sony?
Yeah.
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 I'm not excited. I was excited, but then I wasn't excited. I was hopeful. I was excited and hopeful when they said it was going to be like an all-female cast and all that. It's like, okay, we can do this. They can pull this off. This will work.
Yeah, I love Kristen Wiig. She's one of my favorites.
Then I saw the trailer. I wasn't excited.
No, excitement was gone. I'm still confused. I don't know if it's a remake or a sequel.
I heard it was in a parallel universe.
Oh, jeez.
So Dan Aykroyd is going to be in it, but he is not going to be Dr.
Scratch and Sniff.
Yes. What if Dr. Scratch and Sniff was in it?
Why can't I think of who Dr. Scratch and Sniff? Oh, Animaniacs. I said the name and I was like, wait, who is that?
But okay, I know we're on a non-Disney tangent, But why
Weird.
do all the ghosts except for Slimer look like they fell out of the Scooby-Doo cartoons?
In the new trailer?
Yeah.
Because they're all men in masks that run haunted amusement parks.
Good. Okay, moving on. Back
All right.
to our main topic.
No, we're not to the main topic yet. I feel like there's one more bit of news. We got Rivers Light covered. We got the price increase. Luigi's. Oh! So, Zootopia came out this last weekend.
It's apparently rocking the world.
Yeah, it is.
And Jennifer, whatever,
Good
you
one.
know, the girl that plays Snow White in Once Upon a Time, and the little fox character in Zootopia.
She's a bunny.
That's right. She's a bunny.
Jason Bateman's the fox.
Yes. So, anyways, apparently she has been begging John Lasseter to build Zootopia into a land at one of the Disney parks.
What park would you put it in?
Animal Kingdom, for fuck's sake.
Okay, without inciting any riots, everyone settle down. Settle down. I would be fine with that because I'm not gonna lie, I've actually put some thought into it already. Why can't Animal Kingdom have like a Fantasyland type area, and it would be Zootopia?
Right? But you know what? I have to admit, she's not wrong that. You know, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, right. But I
But
plan
from
on.
what I've seen of the movie, it looks so fun.
And I was gonna play the Rotten Tomatoes game on it, but
It's hard to beat. It's hard to guess 100%.
well, no, because there's been 2 bad reviews, and now it's at 98%. Wait, here's my problem with. And the 2 bad reviews were from top critics, but top critics I've never heard of. If you're a top critic on Rotten Tomatoes, and everyone has given this movie a great review, everyone, it was at 100%, like almost 200 reviews, and you go against that, doesn't that make you wrong at some point?
Well, okay, so there are some people that say, "Oh, this is doing too good. I gotta find something really wrong with it, even if I have to make it up."
Is that what it is?
So we're doing this thing at work called 6S, which was proven to be ineffective 20 years ago.
Okay.
Where different groups get different areas in the workspace to streamline it, right? And then people from those different groups score those different areas every week. And there's a couple individuals that do the scoring that find asinine shit to drop your score just because they don't want to give you a good score. Because everyone else is giving you a good score, but they don't want to.
So they're those people that gave Zootopia a bad score.
In my area, a couple weeks ago, one of the guys scoring found a dead bug in the corner of my hangar space. Of my hangar space.
Are you insinuating that you don't work in a sterile operating room?
I do not, sir.
Okay, so dead bug in an airport hangar.
But my area inside the hangar space is a dark, dank storage room.
No one should be surprised. This isn't the kitchen of Applebee's.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was bats in there.
Of course, I wouldn't be surprised to find a dead bug in the kitchen of Applebee's.
Or, you know.
Or bats.
Yeah. Thanks. More pterodactyls.
Back to Zootopia. So apparently, this little tidbit blew my mind. The headline read, Disney Animation's biggest opening weekend ever. And I was like, whoa, what did it do? So I looked it up, 73 million. I was like, wait, that doesn't seem like much. And it's technically not. So I went back through the opening weekend list.
That is 1,000% more than I make in a year.
Right.
That's
but
over 1,000% more.
it made me realize that like Disney animated features are a slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, wait, this movie's pretty good, and then more people go and see it. Like Frozen's opening weekend was almost just crap.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what?
Now, keep in mind.
Okay, Frozen is one of the best Disney animated movies I've seen in a long time.
It is the highest grossing animated feature of all time.
And you know what?
What?
I will admit, I'm kind of excited for the Frozen ride at Disney World.
No, I freely admit that. I like Frozen. I like Frozen a lot.
Yeah, well, I was watching Maelstrom, and it's like, you know what? I liked it, but it was too short and too goofy, and the storyline was a little jumpy.
A little.
A little jumpy, a little folly, you know.
I got cursed by a troll and woke up under an oil rig.
Well, yeah, what the hell do you think happens when you're cursed by a troll?
Your little jumpy jumped ahead like 2,000 years in history.
No, that was 5 years.
Norway's economy really had a boom there in the late 80s.
But you know what? I'm seriously excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, the movie takes place in a fictional Norway. I'm fine with it.
But you know what? Like the Norway government tourism board has fully accepted it. And when the movie came out, if you went to norwaytourism.norway or whatever the hell it was, the first thing that popped up was inspiration for Disney's Frozen.
And that's not completely out of the ordinary, because a lot of New Zealand's tourism is based on Lord of the Rings. I have 2 friends that went there specifically for Lord of the Rings tours.
I have a wife that may or may not be a hobbit.
It's true. She was just...
She is going to come down the stairs any minute now and punch me really hard.
She was just a refugee escaping the oppression of Mordor.
She had to leave the Shire because her feet aren't huge and she's rather tall for a hobbit.
Is she an elf? She's not an orc.
Wow, whatever I said just looks freaking wonderful to what you said.
What did I say wrong? I said she's not an orc.
Oh, right. Elves were fair-skinned and blonde, so yeah.
And like wildly attractive. Both sexes. What?
Well, Orlando Bloom.
And the other guy. You know what? We're getting off track here. Is it hot in here? I'm hot. Guys, let's take our shirts off.
Everybody knows if you're hot, you take your pants off.
My pants are already off. You just can't see me from the waist down.
If you're hot, take off your jacket, not your trousers.
Whoa, save that for next week. We need Tim for that. I don't think we've ever told that story on this here program.
Neither do I.
Huh. So anyway, I think it's a good time, since we talked about Zootopia and Frozen. I want to see Zootopia. Stay tuned for a review. It got me thinking. Zootopia is the 54th Walt Disney animated feature. 54. So I got to thinking. I said, hey, Josh. That's what I said. I said, hey, Josh, we should make a top 5 list for our main topic of our favorite of the 54 animated features. So this here is Jake and Josh do a top 5. Which is actually 10.
That would be 10, right?
Yeah, we each have 5. But there'll probably be some crossover. Although my list is...
Okay. Can I go first?
Hold on. Let me explain the
Okay, Disney cartoons, not including Pixar. Moving on.
No, not that. Like what I based it on. I hope our listenership is smart enough to know that it's the Disney animated features.
Not including Pixar.
Not including Pixar. That's Pixar animated features.
All right.
Walt Disney. Anyway, so going through my list, I was like, okay, do I want to grade it on animation quality, on like pioneering achievements?
I did mine on sheer entertainment value for myself.
That's what I did. That and like repeatability for me. Like if someone said, "Hey, you want to watch this movie?" These are the 5 movies I
Ooh,
will
I
not
didn't think
say
it-
no to.
I didn't think of repeatability. That might change my list a little as I.
Well,
make
here's the
my
thing.
list.
Here's why I went with repeatability. I have nothing newer than from Tangled on. So anything past Tangled is out because they haven't been been around long enough for me to judge fairly on that.
I do have one, and that's what I want to start with.
Okay, let's hear your number 5. So yeah, I don't have Frozen or Wreck-It Ralph, even though so far in life they deserve to be on this list.
Oh, you mean this side of Tangled? I thought you meant the other side of Tangled.
And then from Tangled down to Snow White.
Okay, so I got a few on the other side of Tangled. My bad.
I
But
mean,
this one is way on the other side of Tangled.
okay, so your number 5 is,
Pinocchio.
well, there's our first crossover.
Hmm.
That's my number 2. Let's talk about Pinocchio for a second.
Let's talk about Pinocchio for a second.
First of all, that's
First
a
of all-
dark ass story.
Dark story.
Super dark. That story is almost horrifying.
It's almost Detroit in the daytime.
Oh man, that is scary. And a lot like Zootopia, talking foxes. Josh, you okay?
Murderous talking foxes.
Like Detroit in the daytime.
Yeah.
So, Pinocchio was number 2. Like, that was their second one. They just...
I'm looking at the list.
Oh, wait, was it 3? 2 or 3? I confused it with Fantasia. Pretty sure it was 2.
Oh, this sucks. 2.
Yeah. So they went from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They went from Princess Feature, which they've pretty much defined that genre now, straight into Wooden Puppet Boy being eaten by whales,
And molested by foxes.
turned into jackasses. Pleasure Island is a horrible place.
That's why it's closed.
No, I mean, not the Orlando one, the Pinocchio one, the Italy one.
Ah.
So yeah, Josh is number 5.
I wonder if I should research Pinocchio for a little blood behind the ink.
Ooh.
Make a note of this. Do you have a pen and paper?
No, I don't. I got nothing.
Shit. So we're gonna forget and never do this.
Oh, I got my notebook open right now.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah, Pinocchio. It's fun. It's a little bit frightening.
It's got great
And-
music.
And the happy ending. Oh, I love the music of Pinocchio.
I mean, apparently it's so good. Disney took "When You Wish Upon a Star" and basically made it their anthem,
Well,
like for the company.
And the ride at Disneyland is a freaking it. So, while you guys rode freaking Small World Holiday, which I've still never been on, because I had a child that had to poo as soon as we got to the front of the line.
This is true.
I should have had him shit in the bushes,
Under the buffalo, it'll just be part of the scenery.
right?
Yeah.
But no, in seriousness, though, so I took him out of the line, went to the bathroom. You guys were on the ride, so I was like, well, let's go a short line. We rode Pinocchio, and I haven't rode Pinocchio since, shit, I might have been his age.
That's a great ride.
It was so much fun.
I like to think it's based off like the old horror rides on the boardwalks.
It is, it most definitely is, but there's it starts with the cute element and goes to the nightmarish for children element, and then it's got a redeeming quality.
Unlike Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, where it starts cute, goes nightmarish, and then kicks you to the curb and curb stomps your head.
And then you end up in hell and wake up from your
A plot line that wasn't even in the movie.
right. Yeah, that's right. I wonder if it was in the book.
I don't know, because the movie has a happy ending.
Gopher should pop up right there and go, I'm not in the book.
All right, Josh. Since Pinocchio was my number 2, you do your number 4 now.
Number 4, Treasure Planet.
Ooh, not on my list.
So, okay, yes, it's a remake from a great, great, great story. but it's such a remake, man. It's spacey.
Kevin?
We're when it came out, we're looking when the Jetsons finally went out the door for good.
I mean, they were,
Well, for good, because
I watched the Jetsons.
Well, shortly before that, the Jetsons the movie came out.
True. They did have a little resurgence there.
They did. And
Cartoon Network pushed it real hard.
yeah, and so the Jetsons disappeared. And it's like Disney's like, okay, we need to have a space age resurgence. It didn't take. Well, there's Treasure Planet. Then what was that other freaking space movie that year? Or space cartoon?
The Don Bluth one?
Sure.
Titan AE.
Yeah, that one was good too. But
that one sunk Don Bluth.
It was the same year though, wasn't it? Or right around the same time at least.
We'll agree on right around the same time.
But Treasure Planet was fun. It stuck to a well-known story.
Mm-hmm. Great voice cast.
Oh, definitely. And the twists and turns and differences from the other Treasure Island movies were just amazing.
It's my second favorite Treasure Island movie of all time.
Agreed. The first is definitely Muppets.
Yeah. And Captain Amelia might have been kind of hot for whatever she was.
Dog girl puppy thing.
You know what? Move on.
All right, well, you're number 4 then.
Well, we're on my number 5 because we all know my number 2, which is Pinocchio. So I'm all out of order now. My number 5 was the last one that Walt Disney himself worked on. That is The Jungle Book.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't even consider Jungle Book.
Oh, I love The Jungle Book. Great animation, great story. Like, they took a classic story already, The Jungle Book.
Which is the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts.
But it was before that.
Yes.
Rudyard Kipling wrote it. And it was part of an anthology that included Rikki Tikki Tavi. He was a mongoose. Different story, though. Anyway.
Did you say Tiki Tiki Tea Room?
No, I said Rikki Tikki Tavi.
That's what I said, Tiki Tiki Tea Room.
Yeah, but not a lot of mongooses fighting cobras in the tiki room. Which is a shame, really. They should just replace the center part with the mongoose pit. Anyway, Jungle Book. Fantastic music. Disney just, made up a whole character, not in the original story, that's, probably the second most popular character in the movie.
The vultures, right?
King Louie.
Oh. Does he say I'm not in the book?
Hey, cuz, I'm not in the book.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure everyone's favorite character, hands down, is Baloo, right?
I always rooted for Shere Khan. I wanted to eat that fucking Jungle Boy.
And not only that, years later, it spawned one of the greatest Disney TV shows of all time.
Oh, dude. Okay, so honestly, I love Shere Khan in Tailspin.
Yeah. I want the story between those two. What happened? Because in my mind, it's the same universe.
Well, it is the same universe. They evolved.
Somehow King Louie turned into Jimmy Buffett.
He did.
Yeah, absolutely.
It freaking Baloo's like the biggest parrot head. What's funny is Jimmy Buffett doesn't like Disney.
That's a total shit. But then he shacks up with Universal, so what does he know?
Right?
So much so that he's been in 2 Universal movies? Was Hook Universal? Anyway, that's beside the point. Jungle Book is awesome.
True.
And so is... And, everyone knows live action one coming out next month to replace the last live action one they did that we don't talk about. Shh.
with Bruce Lee's kid.
I don't even know. I remember watching it when I was little when it came out going, what?
Fuck is this?
All right, Josh, you're number 3?
Easily, hands down, Brother Bear.
Wow, another one not on my list. Great movie, though.
So, but let me explain a little bit. I grew up on the McKenzie brothers.
I kind of thought that's where this was going already.
Root and Tut are fucking beautiful. You know, they Dave Thomas, the other Dave Thomas,
Not the Wendy's guy.
and Rick Moranis are just, you know what, you cannot beat them for a comedy duo.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they hadn't been a comedy duo for how many years before that movie came out?
Well, Rick Moranis hadn't acted in a movie for how many years because he retired. Because his wife died and he wanted to raise his kids.
Semi-retired.
Hey, I stand by my claim that the only ones to take Rick Moranis out of retirement has been Disney and Rush.
Good point. He now that his kids are older, though, he really is trying to work his way back in slowly.
Slowly on things
Yeah.
that interest him.
Yeah, and oh man, seriously, Rick Moranis probably my top 5 actors.
Speaking of the McKenzie brothers, looping back around to Wayne's World, there's no way Wayne's World is not a ripoff of The Great White North.
I would say it's definitely inspired. Same TV channel where it started.
I mean, you know, young Mike Myers.
Wait. They did start on SCTV and then moved to Saturday Night Live with the characters, right?
I don't know if they moved to Saturday Night Live.
No, Wayne's World was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I thought you meant the McKenzie brothers.
No, but Wayne's World didn't they start on SCTV? Mike Myers definitely did.
Yeah, I think Wayne's World was on Saturday Night Live, but what?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure young Mike Myers, being a Canadian, was watching
SCTV.
Yeah, and watching this Great White North. Both shows. It's about doing your own show in your parents' basement. 2 guys hosting. One's beer, one's rock and roll. I love them both, but come on.
Yeah, I mean,
the ties are there.
Yeah, it's just okay. But aside from Dave and Rick, the story's a great story.
Are we back to Brother Bear?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's definitely a heartwarming story. A little bit, you know, a little bit of moistness in the eyes sometimes, and
yeah, it gets a little dusty in here.
Yeah. Start feel my allergies coming on, and
yeah, it's not exactly light material. Oh, hey, I'm the guy that killed your mom.
I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Because I love you. You're my brother now.
Being a bear is not so bad.
I think I'm gonna stay a bear so I can hang out with you.
Yeah. And then his brother tries to kill him as he's a bear. Oh, it's a great movie. It's a great story.
Yeah, it'd be really fun on drugs.
Well, you know my rules. As long as the first time you see it, you're sober. Go nuts after that.
Yep.
I have very high standards when it comes to movie watching.
All right, your next one, Jake.
All right, so my number 4. Have I really only? So my number 4. It's a deep pull. Doesn't make sense. And even though it has some live action segments in it, it's still considered one of the animated features. And it's the sequel to Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros. I've loved this movie since I was a child. And a couple of years ago, I got it on DVD. Still love this movie. Doesn't make a lick of sense. There's no plot to this movie. It's basically...
You, sir, are wrong. It is a travel documentary for South America. Mockumentary.
Yeah, it was a goodwill mission, basically, during World War II from the Disney Studios to the country of Mexico and everything south of it.
So Central and South America.
South of San Diego, let's say.
Okay, so Mexico's in North America and Central America.
Yeah, it reaches down there, which bugs me when people.
It's like Russia is in Europe and Asia. Russia's big.
Yeah, it's the biggest country on the planet. But
I'm glad they're stable.
That's funny. So the Three Caballeros. Imagine my excitement when they started making a resurgence in recent years. Like, they got their own ride at Epcot out of nowhere.
I have not. I've seen clips. I've seen like. Not. I haven't seen the clips, but I've seen where they're posted on Reddit of the new animatronics.
Uh-huh.
How are they?
They're really good. It's a step up.
Good.
Because it's like, as you go through the ride.
Better than tube TVs?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now it's just projection screens. But you're going through the ride, you're watching the projection screens, and it's like a payoff at the end. I love the projection screens now with the animated characters in them.
I really, really miss the guy trying to sell me shit.
Yeah, but now that part's just a big party scene with balloons. I'm fine with that. But I think the Grand Fiesta Tour is a massive step up from El Rio del Tiempo. And
the River of Death.
No, of time.
Morta.
All the people are like, no, keep your characters out of Epcot. Rada, rada, rada. As Josh just said, the movie is literally a travel documentary of Mexico.
It really was, man. And it was fun.
You can make an argument over Frozen in Norway. But
I wish the Airquan bird was in the ride.
Oh, the Airquan bird. But what's funny is, of the three characters in it, only one was Mexican. Pancho Pistoles.
I like Pancho. And I like how he's kind of a really, 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 really nice. What's the Mexican word I'm looking for? Bad guy.
Bandito?
Yeah, that's the one. Oh.
Yeah. And I love Jose Carioca. But
Karaoke, is that?
What?
Is that South American for karaoke?
I don't know. He's Brazilian. It's hard to tell.
So it's Portuguese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jose is Portuguese. I know what language they speak there.
It's true. You do. And you are correct. So, again, as I said, it's the sequel to Saludos Amigos. Saludos Amigos, not good. I cannot recommend it.
Yeah, Goofy ruined it.
It was just... I mean, Jose makes
I've never
appearance
seen
in it. It's on the same DVD as...
But there's no Airquan bird.
There's no Airquan bird. There's no Pancho.
There's the penguin. There's no penguin.
There's no penguin because Pablo's in Three Caballeros. And my son loves the movie as much as I do. But it ends on an acid trip. I can't describe the ending. People talk about pink elephants on parade and heffalumps on woozles. They don't even hold a candle to the finale of Three Caballeros. Animators were just like, you know what? Just drop acid, draw what you want. We're going to shove dynamite in Donald's butt. This is true. I'm not making this up.
This is very true.
The dancing Mexican lady turns into a bunch of flowers and cacti, and then the cacti start dancing. Really catchy song. I love it. That's why it is my number 3 all-time best feature film. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Josh, you're number 2.
My number 2 is one I saw recently.
Sorry, that was my number 4. Go. I said number 3.
I saw recently that is not a recent movie. The Frog Princess.
Ooh.
I really, really, really enjoyed that movie.
I've seen it 1.5 times.
I saw it like 2 months ago.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so first of all, I love the romanticized idea of New Orleans. The one where you don't get stabbed and murdered and raped and roofied and all that shit.
There's also a lot less boobs and beads.
Well, back in the setting of the movie, there's probably was a lot less boobs and beads. Boobs and
Right.
beads. Try saying that when you're drunk.
Boobs and beads.
Birds and bees.
That's what.
But no, really, it's just a fun movie. But it is that romanticized New Orleans. It's New Orleans Square. It's Port Orleans freaking resort. It's romanticized, and it's fun. It's got a more accurate version of voodoo than I've ever seen in a freaking movie.
That's right. That's the whole plot. Was a voodoo thing going on.
But it's both sides of the voodoo freaking thing. It's the good side and the bad side. But you never, ever, ever see the good side of voodoo in a movie, do you?
No, it's almost like Disney did their research.
Weird.
Whoa. What's the bad guy's name? Dr. What?
Scratch and sniff.
Yeah, that one. Speaking of a movie with fantastic music.
He was, oh, dude, the music. Okay, so I love New Orleans jazz.
You're going to love this movie.
What?
Frog Princess.
Oh, I thought you were going to introduce a new one.
No.
But no, I really, really, really enjoyed that movie. It was fun, and I like it a lot.
I mean, you got an alligator who plays trumpet, and his hero is Louis Armstrong.
Isn't that the best? And all I could think of was Disney at Dark when Louis was playing trumpet on the
Mark Twain.
I was going to say the Queen Mary, but you're right.
This is why only one of us can drink on the show.
Or only one of us could be sober on the show, you mean?
Yeah. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
But there's only 4 of us.
What was I just gonna say about this movie though? Oh, and how awesome was Jim Cummings as a main supporting character, Firefly?
Oh, dude. I seriously teared up when the Firefly got smashed and turned into a star.
It was sad. Because is that the first like comic relief to die? I know we're throwing spoilers out here, but I don't care. If you haven't seen it, it's your
The
problem.
movie's been out long enough that if this is spoiling it for you, then
We're a
you
Disney
are not
podcast.
a Disney fan.
Yeah.
I saw it 3 months ago.
Well, you're clear. You saw it. Also, looking through this list, I've realized there are 2 animated features that I have not seen. Only 2.
I haven't gone through the list.
And it's the Aristocats and Meet the Robinsons.
Okay.
I own Meet the Robinsons. Aristocats is on Netflix. I have no reason for this.
Meet the Robinsons, I haven't seen, and honestly, I don't really care to.
But it's got the bowler hat guy.
But isn't it kind of based on Swiss Family Robinson?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
And the name's the same? I wonder. Maybe I should see it.
I should watch it. Maybe I'll watch it after this. So you don't have to.
You should watch the Aristocats after this.
I love Everybody Wants to Be a Cat, but Aristocats not on my list because I have not seen it.
Okay, go.
My number 3,
Mhm.
which I guess we could call it my number 2 since my number 2 is Pinocchio and we know that. But my number 3, a movie that came out when I was in high school. I should not be the age going to Disney movies.
It better not be my number 1.
I freaking
I'll punch you in the face if it's my number 1.
love Lilo and Stitch.
God damn it, it's my number 1.
Well, jump on it with me.
Okay.
Like last night, I'm going also on Netflix, but that doesn't matter because I own it. Lilo and Stitch is one of the greatest Disney movies ever.
Yeah, I've got tattooed on my penis.
It's true. I've seen it.
Could you imagine how bad that would hurt?
Worth it. So I'm going through Netflix last night.
Hi, and I know what my next tattoo is going to be.
And, you know, it's my time because kids are in bed. I can watch what I want. Oh, shit.
Watch Lilo and Stitch.
I love Lilo and Stitch. Like it got Disney. They were in an animation slump there for a while. Not by my standards, because like
look what was before that was Atlantis, which okay, I liked.
Atlantis is great, and Treasure Planet was in there on your list.
Before that was Emperor's New Groove, which then we should have done top 6.
Emperor's New Groove is great.
Dinosaur,
Dinosaur was pretty good, but I mean,
Fantasia 2000 is
I love it.
Is fun if you like music, but kids today aren't into good music.
Yeah, they're not into Beethoven and Stokowski.
And the guy that played Rhapsody in Blue.
Gershwin.
Yes. I don't know.
Freaking love Rhapsody in Blue.
I'm just going to take... that whole segment is beautiful. That song is beautiful. Song?
Yeah.
Treatment? Is it a song or a treatment?
I think you can call it either or. But no, you're absolutely right. If you're not into music, both Fantasias, probably not for you.
No.
But
okay, back to Lilo and Stitch.
What was before Fantasia 2000? Still got the list out? I want to say Hercules.
Tarzan.
No, Tarzan. Yeah.
And then Mulan, and then Hercules.
So like from Tarzan, like I like the movies after that, but just they're not in the Disney psyche. They kind of fell off. And then Lilo and Stitch came along.
Oh, but it was fun. It was animated, but animated in the definition of the word animated.
It was what was Chris Sanders, the director, had an idea, and it's based on his art. Like I've seen pictures of his sketchbook on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Like his sketchbook, they look like the Lilo and Stitch characters.
I hate to tell you what I look at it on Reddit.
I know what you look at on Reddit.
Gone
By the way,
wild.
Gone Wild. All right, moving on. So Chris Sanders had this idea and came to Disney and was like, let's do this. And they were like, okay, because we got nothing. They just start frantically scratching their heads.
Female character with a large ass. I like it.
Yeah, like they're...
But I mean, large ass is...
She's got those Hawaiian thighs and calves.
But it was cartoonish, but realistic at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, back to my...
And I'm not busting on anybody that's built like that by any means, but I just thought it was perfect.
They were very Hawaiian. And the cast...
Very real.
They cast Hawaiians into many of the speaking parts. Tia Carrere as the older sister. And
wait, are you serious?
What?
I seriously did not know that.
Speaking of Wayne's World.
Right? Holy shit.
Want me to blow your mind even further? Maybe you already know this one.
You're not going to tell me that the freaking child services guy was Ving Ramses?
Ving Rhames?
Ramses? It's Rhames.
Rhames. Yeah.
He's Cobra Bubbles.
And Lilo's the girl from The Ring that crawls out of the well.
I knew that.
Yeah. And Stitch was like, oh my gosh, it's such a funny movie. It's so quotable. Like, me and my friends still.
I like soft and fluffy.
He's very persuasive.
That's the best part. So Jumba, out of all the characters, Jumba is definitely my favorite character.
He's so good. Like Jumba and Pleakley, fantastic team.
I can't tell if Pleakley's a dude or a chick.
I don't know either.
I think he's asexual.
But Cobra Bubbles, convinced him that mosquitoes were an endangered species. Saved the world once.
But the way he said it was, I'm about to giggle, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. And then one of the funniest surprise moments that I've ever seen in any movie that almost made me pee my pants because I laughed so hard was when Cobra Bubbles at the door talking to Nani, and Stitch just walks up, looks at him. You don't even notice. Like, the focus is on Cobra Bubbles and the sister. Chucks the book at his face and breaks his glasses.
And the lens pops out.
But then you get the ugly duckling part and Stitch out in the woods saying, I'm lost, up to the sky. It gets dusty up here again.
Oh, dude, definitely.
And then there's the music.
Oh, and then the Ohana means family.
Yeah.
Which I freaking love that restaurant.
Sadly, Stitch wildly misrepresented in the parks.
Well, okay, Stitch has been misrepresentative since the movies and TV shows afterwards, I think.
I haven't seen a single one. They couldn't have been good.
The TV show was kind of funny because I really like Jumba.
Was he in it?
Oh, he's the mad scientist. He's got to be in it.
I guess that was the whole point.
Jumba and Pleakley were the comic relief.
Man, I really want to watch it again.
The villain was the big shark motherfucker.
Captain Gantu.
Yes.
I told you, I love this movie.
And the president of the galaxy.
I don't know her name.
Yeah, she was kind of a neutral character.
Mrs. Beeblebrox?
What?
President of the Galaxy.
Oh, let's call her that.
Okay.
God, it would be terrible if a freaking former president's spouse became president.
Oh man, how terrible would that be? Let's not do that.
God. Especially she's been investigated by the FBI and fucking everything else.
Right. But we're not that show. Oh, another subtle part of the movie that kills me every time, still, to this day, laugh out loud. When Stitch lands on Earth, rainstorm, he's got his guns out, runs out into the road, and there's the frog. And Stitch yells at him. The frog just ribbits. So Stitch freaking pokes him in the eye with his gun. Keeps yelling at him.
The frog just ribbits, and then Stitch gets ran over by a truck. It's the story of my life, dude. Always mad at the freaking wrong fucking thing.
I'm laughing about it right now, just thinking about it. Oh, that's a great movie.
I like soft and fluffy.
And then when freaking Pleakley and Stitch start playing hot potato with the
No, it was Jumba and Stitch.
all right, Jumba and Stitch with the plugged up gun because it's about to blow up.
Happy birthday! It's not my birthday. Merry Christmas! It's not Christmas.
And then at the end, I'll let those two onto my ship. And Jumba and Pleakley have to stay on Earth just because nobody likes them. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go watch it again when we're done here.
Are you a crazy head?
Actually, she's just ugly.
Oh God, I love that part. What's wrong with your head? It's all swollen.
Oh, and like Lilo, like the main character, I guess, is Lilo the main character?
Yeah, she's a side character.
Why do you have your, we'll call her the namesake character? Because Stitch is the one with the story arc.
Yes.
But then, like, you had this little girl back to voodoo, making voodoo dolls of her friends and throwing them in the pickle jar, shaking it up, saying, "My friends need to be punished."
You know what, though? Lilo is my 3-year-old.
Again, like you were saying, very realistic representation.
Yes.
What hero of the movie sits there and says, "Leave me alone to die"?
My 3-year-old.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't seen Lilo and Stitch, what are you doing with you need to rethink a lot of your life decisions.
Yeah.
Again, don't judge it by how it's represented in the parks.
Yeah, I don't like Great Escape a whole lot. I think Alien Encounter was way better.
Yeah, but the only place where it is moderately represented is the Ohana restaurant because Stitch is one of the walk-around characters.
Well,
And Ohana.
the ads, I think the ads for Stitch's Great Escape were perfect. An annoying little alien character that, you know, only one person realized they weren't annoying and everyone else tried to throw them out, like Cinderella.
Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't for that was the ads for the movie.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the
Yeah.
ads for
For the
Great
attraction.
Escape.
No, those were the movie ads where they kept putting in scenes from classic Disney movies.
Go away.
Oh, I need to look those up. I mean, in the ride, you know, he goes to Cinderella's castle, but no, the movie ads, they had him in a lot of scenes. Now I need to watch those. We're not even to my number one yet.
Okay, what's your number one?
So that was your number one?
Yeah.
My number one, I was gonna say far and away, but not even far and away, just moderately.
Ever After?
What?
I don't know.
No, probably the biggest staple of my childhood, actual childhood.
Not your adulthood.
Not my adult life where I'm obsessing over Lilo and Stitch. But if anyone ever says, "Hey Jake, you want to watch The Lion King?" I will stop whatever I'm doing. Whatever. That movie is a freaking masterpiece work of art.
You know,
Don't call it Bambi in the Jungle.
no, I wasn't going to do that. I was just thinking, I was watching Coming to America on Netflix the other day. It's all so familiar.
I know. That's what Disney does. Back to your Rut and Took thing.
It would have been perfect if Eddie Murphy was adult Simba. It would have been great.
And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the king and queen in Coming to America is Mufasa and Sarabi.
Oh, I was going to say Sala.
No, that's the guy from Lord of the Rings.
In many other B movies.
Lord of the Rings is not a B movie.
I know, but he's in so many B movies.
But it was from a B movie director, so still don't know
who found his way on the A-list accidentally.
with Lord of the Rings. Like, that was his first big hit. I mean, he had the Frighteners before that, but
It's like, you know, I got like $10 million in my pocket. Let's make a movie.
so back to The Lion King. So the opening is the greatest opening. Just all that wonderful animation of the animals and the song.
Is the song the same as the opening of Coming to America?
I know, now I just have the Coming to America song. Neil Diamond. Coming to America.
They don't play that in the movie until they hit America, do they?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've seen Lion King a lot more than I've seen Coming to America.
Coming to America is an Eddie Murphy classic.
Lion King is just
A classic.
it's a national treasure.
No, National Treasure is National Treasure.
I really got to stop saying that on this show.
We've been through this so many times. Which is also a Disney movie.
It's true.
Highly animated, although it's live action.
Also true. But no, like, so Lion King, fantastic voice cast. I love Jeremy Irons. Come back to us, Jeremy Irons.
In freaking Mr. Bean. Freaking
Yeah,
love
for
Rowan
the longest
Atkinson.
time I did not know Zazu was Mr. Bean. Then you got Matthew Broderick. You got Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Which he was a Disney princess at that time.
Yeah, I mean, he was when Lion King came out. He was huge.
On Home Improvement.
He had other things.
Okay, name one.
Oh, Wild America, in your face.
Never heard of it. In your
It was
face.
stupid. Don't watch it. I just named another one. So besides him, then you got Nathan Lane, Whoopi Goldberg, Cheech. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg when she was acceptable. Cheech Marin. Another appearance from Jim Cummings. Just wild. And then whoever did Pumbaa, Ernie something.
Isn't that Nathan Lane's partner?
I don't know. I don't know these things. But freaking Jeremy Irons as Scar is just freaking fantastic. Also, previous narrator for Spaceship Earth, which was also fantastic. And now he's out for
Lady Dinch does a damn good job, I have to say.
Oh yeah, I don't mind her. Sometimes I feel like those people who are like when they went from Cronkite to Jeremy Irons, they're like, oh, Walter Cronkite was better, but now I'm like, no, Jeremy Irons was better. And then next time they do it, people are gonna be like, oh, Judi Dench is better.
You know, I really, 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 really like her. The only reason she's not M anymore is because she's got this eye thing where she can't see.
Yes. But back to the Lion King. We're going to tie this in. Are you ready for this? Lion King, Strange Brew, based on the same source material.
Okay.
Which was Hamlet.
Oh, I was going to say Bambi.
No.
I make a joke out of Lion King as just Bambi in the jungle, but I know damn well it's not. Okay, Ernie Sabala.
Can we talk about
Ernie Sabala is not Nathan Lane's partner. I'm really sorry I said that. He's married to some lady named Cheryl. Apparently she's on Archer.
Ooh. Oh, wait, on Archer?
Yes.
Not an Archer. She's not into archery.
No, she's on Archer.
But anyway,
Nathan Lane's partner is Devlin Elliott.
Fun fact about Lion King: at the time it was in production, it was Disney's B project. The A project was Pocahontas,
which is okay for being based on Ferngully.
Pocahontas, in my mind, is the worst movie with the best music ratio.
Well, you know what? That's what they get for hiring Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson too. It's
Lion King. Lion King was the B project, Josh, and it just blew everything away. It was number one until Frozen came. No, it was number one until.
Why the hell would you hire Phil Collins for the music on a B project? That automatically makes it an A project.
What are you talking about?
Phil Collins.
In what?
Circle of Life.
You mean Elton John?
God damn it! Which was Phil Collins?
Phil Collins did Tarzan and Brother Bear.
I'm sorry. I've had many beers.
It's true, you have. No, the music was Elton John and Tim Rice.
I was going to say Elton John. I was like, no, that's not it.
It's the guy. You had too many beers. We've gone about half an hour over.
It's the guy from Genesis. Elton John. Wait, he wasn't in Genesis. What the hell's wrong with you?
He's old enough. Maybe he was in that book somewhere. I'm sorry.
Worst fiction ever.
So I noticed no princesses on any of our lists. Not that they're bad.
Oh, excuse me, motherfucker. I said Princess and the Frog.
Oh shit, you're right. That makes me racist. But also, I don't care for Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. I think they're pretty terrible.
I like My Princess.
Movie. Yeah, yours. Okay, I like princesses when they start doing something.
Yeah, I mean, playing dead just for attention. Freaking attention whores.
Right? So basically...
It's two of them. It's the same dude. Fell for it twice.
Prince Charming?
What an idiot.
How come... Why isn't Princess... Oh, what's her name?
Moana?
Let's find out yet. No, Princess...
for that.
It's Arwen or Arweni. The princess from Black Cauldron.
Oh, I thought you... How's that not on our list? Holy shit.
Because I like Black Cauldron a lot, but I can take it or leave it. Like, again, my criteria was, hey, you want to watch this right now, no matter what you're doing? Depending on what I'm doing, I might skip Black Cauldron.
Is that even on DVD or Blu-ray?
I do not know. Great movie, though.
looking at the. Hold on. Black Cauldron. People in it. What year? What year is this made?
83.
85.
Oh, it's so close.
Man, I was like 7 years old.
I was new.
Plot. I don't give a fuck. Keep talking. I'm listening.
I'm just wondering if maybe she's not. I mean, I don't
Susan
think.
Sarandon was in it.
Really?
Nigel Hawthorne.
I don't know who that is. But I don't think it did very well. Like, Disney was on its way out until Little Mermaid came and saved the day.
Oh, Black Cauldron was. Black Cauldron was their. Freaking Nim.
Oh, Secret of Nim.
Yeah, dark and scary and.
One of the reasons Disney was on its way out, Don Bluth was kicking ass in the 80s. You got Secret of Nim, American Tail, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
And that one, I will argue, that was a shit movie.
Well, it did well. But then he started cranking out like Rockadoodle and Rover Dangerfield and then Troll in Central Park. Then we just stopped talking about Don Bluth. Even though apparently he's making a Dragon's Lair movie, finally. The video game that he made in the 80s. It was a point and click. So yeah, that's our list. Those are the best Disney animated features according to Jake and Josh.
And this is our longest show ever.
And you know what? It flew by. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in a few years I could safely add Tangled, Frozen, and Wreck-It Ralph onto my list. They just haven't been around long enough.
You know, out of the most recent ones, I'd say Wreck-It Ralph's definitely my favorite.
I love Wreck-It Ralph. Again,
but I really have come to appreciate John C. Reilly lately too. So
you got Wreck-It Ralph, Step Brothers.
I haven't seen Step Brothers. I really don't like Ferrell.
Pharrell Williams?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, same guy.
I like Pharrell Williams. He sings okay. Hangs out with Daft Punk.
I forgot something about Lilo and Stitch. Can I add on real fast?
Yes.
Same director as How to Train Your Dragon. Toothless is basically Stitch.
Well, that's devious. Stitch was fairly devious. He stole people's left socks. I don't know what a left sock looks like, but you know.
Yeah, reverse traffic signals, all that stuff. No, I mean like the way they act, and really the way they look. They got that short, kind of oval head and the ears.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of them are very cat-like.
I liked the first How to Train Your Dragon.
I liked it until the end.
The rest of them are kind of like, I could do without.
The ending of How to Train Your Dragon pissed me off. Something horrible.
How did it end?
With a dragon battle. Yeah, okay. If you haven't seen it, just shut the episode off right now. I'm going to spoil How to Train Your Dragon. So we spend an entire movie about a boy training his dragon, just like the title says, and all the trials and tribulations that they have to go through, earning each other's trust, learning to deal with each other, stuff like that. Then at the end, there's a dragon battle, and all Hiccup's friends just get dragons. There's like, oh, here, you can ride this dragon. I'm like, what the fuck? Completely canceled out the entire movie. That's it. Hey, You know what? We better wrap this up. Nice and tight like a burrito. We're the Mickey Mutineers. Thank you for listening to this extended episode of Jake and Josh.
Way better than episode 1.
You poor bastards.
I'm older, got a few more gray hairs in my beard. What's left of my beard.
And we waxed poetic about movies everyone has seen.
I kind of want to go for a Menzillion wax now. It sounds painful, but
I bet the results are a breath of fresh air.
I bet you get ingrown hairs from it. I started shaving again right here.
Horrible segue.
So many ingrown hairs.
Yeah, maybe you have to do it a few times. Anyway,
I shaved this morning, forgot to put on aftershave because, really haven't done that for the last 4 years.
I've never used aftershave, and at this point, I'm too scared to ask what it's for.
Well, I wanted to peel my face off because it itched so bad.
You're not selling aftershave to me. Hey, we're the Mickey Millionaires. I'm Jake. That's Josh.
I am being Dimitri. I am back drinking vodka in back of van.
We should have had Dimitri do a list, as always.
I have list of best movie. He's one with Arnold Schwarzenegger when he is Russian and hunting people.
Oh, Lady and the Tramp.
He's good movie. Yes, good movie.
All right, I'm shutting this off.
He's probably for good.